In just a few short decades, China has completely changed the face of modern infrastructure. From futuristic cities to sky-high expressways, the country has built things that once existed only in imagination. But among all these incredible projects, one stands above the rest. It's unbelievable mega bridges. These massive structures aren't just roads connecting two points. They're symbols of China's unmatched engineering power. Even global leaders, including the US president himself, have been left speechless by what China has accomplished. So, what's the secret behind these engineering giants? And why is the whole world so fascinated by them? Stay tuned, because today we're counting down the 8 most extraordinary Chinese mega bridges that have redefined what humans can build. And trust me, when we reach number 1, you'll understand why everyone's eyes are on China right now. Number 8, the Road to Heaven. A highway that climbs 2,600 meters into the clouds sounded impossible, until China built it the Western. Road to Heaven is not just an ordinary road, it's an epic conquest of the harshest geography imaginable. The Jiaxi Highway stretches 240 kilometers, cutting across towering mountains, rushing rivers, and rugged terrain, climbing from 600 meters to over 3,200 meters above sea level. That's an average of 7 meters of elevation per kilometer. Built between 2007 and 2012. At a cost of billions, this mega highway includes countless structures, dozens of bridges, tunnels, and viaducts literally carved into the mountains themselves. But the true crown jewel is the Ganhisi Bridge, a 1,800-meter-long structure that looks like a massive roller coaster sitting 2,500 meters high. It's the world's first interlocking reinforced concrete beam bridge, and that's not all. On the same route stands the Bananyang Bridge, known as the highest bridge in the world, reaching 565 meters from the ground to its top point. It's like building a skyscraper lying across a valley. This road is ultimate proof that when China decides to connect two points, no mountain, valley, or abyss can stop them. They literally build a road to the sky. Number 7, the Endless Bridge, $20 billion and almost a decade of construction for a single project. That's the story of the Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge, one of the most monumental structures ever built. Stretching 55 kilometers, this mega project connects 3 regions through a complex system of bridges and underwater tunnels. Construction began in 2009 and finished in 2018, costing around $20 billion, making it one of the most expensive projects in China's history. But the results were worth it. The bridge cut travel time between Hong Kong and Macau from 3 hours to just 30 minutes. Now, here's where the genius lies. The structure is divided into 3 main sections: an offshore bridge, an underwater tunnel, and connecting link bridges. Why so complex? Because the Chinese engineers planned for everything: typhoons, tsunamis, earthquakes, and even ship collisions with vessels weighing up to 300,000 tons. This bridge is not just a piece of engineering, it's a statement to the world. China proved that it can connect what once seemed impossible to connect, creating a highway over the sea that can resist the most destructive forces of nature. Number 6, the Celestial Bridge Building. A bridge that literally disappears into the clouds was not just a technical challenge, it was nearly impossible. Located in Guizhou province, the Celestial Bridge is a breathtaking masterpiece stretching over 1,100 meters across a deep valley. Constructed between 2016 and 2019, this engineering marvel stands on 3 gigantic towers, the tallest one being 30 meters higher than the Eiffel Tower, reaching a height of 330 meters. Dozens of massive suspension cables create a spectacular visual scene extending toward the horizon, and the most fascinating detail? Its nickname Celestial isn't random. Due to its extraordinary height, clouds often swallow the bridge, making it appear as if it vanishes into the sky. With a cost of $215 million, this project completely transformed the region, improving transport efficiency and significantly reducing poverty by connecting remote areas that were once isolated. Can you imagine driving across a bridge that literally disappears into the clouds? It's like driving straight into heaven. Number 5, the Floating Bridge. A bridge suspended 300 meters above a massive abyss, held by a single 150-meter tower. Sounds unreal, right? Welcome to the Luqiang Bridge, located in Yunnan province, one of China's most daring engineering feats. This steel and concrete giant stretches nearly 800 meters long and appears to float in mid-air over a deep mountain gorge. So, how does it create that floating illusion? The secret lies in its ingenious design. A single 150-meter-high central tower supports the entire roadway using thick steel cables, with only 2 anchor points on each side of the valley. Constructed between 2019 and 2022, this bridge literally cuts through mountains with tunnels, creating a fast and efficient route that dramatically reduces travel time in the region. With 2 lanes in each direction, it has become a vital artery for local traffic. But here's the warning: this engineering wonder is not for the faint-hearted. Driving on it requires nerves of steel, especially if you're afraid of heights. Look down, and all you'll see is hundreds of meters of empty air below you. Would you dare to drive across a road that seems to float in the sky? China has proven once again that when it comes to connecting people, no natural obstacle is too great. Number 4, the Leo Bridge, the giant interchange. An interchange with 5 levels and 20 different routes sounds like a driver's nightmare, right? Welcome to the Tianjin Interchange, also known as the Leo Bridge, the most complex overpass you'll ever see. Located in Chongqing, this massive piece of engineering took 8 years to build, from 2009 to 2017. Why so long? Because the structure rises 37 meters high with 5 layers, 20 routes, and 3 major highways crossing through it. Built at a cost of $230 million, thousands of vehicles pass through this labyrinth of roads every single day. But here's the twist. Despite looking like a complete maze, Chinese engineers say driving through it is actually quite simple, as long as you can read Chinese road signs. Otherwise, you might end up driving in circles for hours. It's like a giant 3D puzzle, where every piece is a highway, twisting and turning in perfect coordination. Can you imagine using GPS here? It would probably go crazy trying to calculate the correct route. China turned what could have been a traffic disaster into a modern work of art that challenges every conventional rule of road design. Number 3, the Desert Bridge. Imagine building a railway bridge that survives the deadliest sandstorms on Earth. Sounds impossible? Not for China. This masterpiece, known as the Desert Bridge, is part of the Hotan Railway Line, an extraordinary project designed to cross one of the harshest deserts on the planet. The line includes 5 elevated bridges built on 434 prefabricated pillars, stretching nearly 50 kilometers through completely uninhabitable desert terrain. But here's what makes it even more impressive. To protect the railway from being buried by sandstorms, Chinese engineers planted 13 million plants around the tracks. These plants act as a natural barrier, shielding the rails from the wind and shifting dunes. It's as if they turned a deadly desert into a green railway garden. Construction began in 2018, and the 825-kilometer route officially opened in 2022. Now, it forms part of a 2,700-kilometer circular railway that completely surrounds the desert, allowing trains to run at speeds of up to 120 km/h. Just imagine a high-speed train appearing like a mirage in the middle of endless sand dunes. China made that vision real, conquering one of the most hostile environments on Earth with sheer determination and innovation. Number 2, the Dragon Bridge, a 3-level highway winding across a mountain, designed to look like a giant dragon. That's the Dragon Bridge, located on Tianlong Mountain, one of the most creative and breathtaking engineering designs in the world. This spectacular road climbs 350 meters in elevation, using over 7,000 tons of steel and thousands of tons of concrete. It twists and curves gracefully, following the natural shape of the mountain, just like a dragon coiling around its territory. But here's what truly amazes everyone. How long do you think it took to build? You might guess 5 years, or maybe 3. The answer? Just 1 year. Construction started in March 2018 and finished by May 2019, a speed that seems almost unbelievable. To put that in perspective, there are cities that take longer just to fix a pothole than China took to build a 3-story bridge over a mountain. And the design wasn't random. The engineers intentionally followed the shape of a dragon lying across the ridge, a symbol of power, balance, and connection in Chinese culture. This approach also saved massive costs compared to drilling tunnels through the mountains. Driving across it feels like riding on the back of a steel dragon with breathtaking views in every direction. Number 1, the Ferris-wheel bridge, the Tianjin Eye. Combining a functional bridge with a giant 120-meter Ferris wheel sounds like something out of a movie. But in Tianjin, China, it's a stunning reality. Known as the Tianjin Eye, this incredible structure is the only Ferris wheel in the world built directly on a bridge. It's not famous for traditional architecture, but for its unique blend of innovation and functionality. The wheel rises 120 meters high and carries 48 passenger cabins, transporting up to 768 people per hour. Each full rotation takes 30 minutes, giving visitors a breathtaking panoramic view of the city, while cars and buses drive smoothly below on the bridge. Construction began in 2007 and was completed the same year, though the Ferris wheel didn't officially open until 2008 after extensive safety testing. Because, of course, nobody wanted to see a headline saying Ferris wheel rolls through Tianjin streets. Every night, the entire structure lights up with colorful neon lights reflecting over the high river, creating a magical view that attracts both tourists and locals. The Tianjin Eye is a perfect fusion of urban infrastructure and entertainment, a bold idea that only China could turn into Reality. Who else would think of combining a bridge with a Ferris wheel and actually make it work? The conclusion. We've explored 8 engineering wonders that prove why China is now the undisputed world leader in infrastructure. From bridges that touch the clouds to highways that twist like dragons, every one of these creations pushes the limits of human imagination. So tell me, which of these mega bridges impressed you the most? Would you dare to drive across any of them? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more amazing stories like this. See you in the next video.